All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is time for something different. Yep, there you go. So say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log, and TV, and Choo Choo. And let's get started. I'm at a little higher angle here. We're going to do a top 5 knives in the collection. I've been wanting to do this for some time, but I didn't have a cool way to do it. So here we go. I got these Peanuts playing cards for Christmas, and we're going to give you the top face cards in my collection here. So obviously the way this is going to work is number 1 is going to be Snoopy the Ace. Number 2 is going to be Lucy the Queen. Number 3 is going to be Charlie Brown the King, of course. And then the Jack, which is Linus with his, well, he doesn't have a blanket in that one. Anyway, will be number 4. And then we'll have kind of a wild card, or number 5, the Joker with Snoopy again. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to shoot this a little bit differently. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Let me know after the video if you like this. Just kind of get tired of the blah, 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 same video. Oh, here's my top 5. So I'm going to do this differently, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So stand by. Here we go. All right, so the wild card, or number 5. So I've actually got 2 knives in my hand right now. And I'm going to show you both of them, and then we're going to narrow it down to which one is actually number 5. So these are the 2 that sort of made the cut for number 5. So, by the way, these cards are so cool. One of those is the Divo Stout. You guys know I absolutely love this knife. This is a cardboard destroyer. It is a great EDC knife. And of course, I've got this beautiful lightning anodized backspacer. I still have the wire clip because I love it so much. I keep wanting to get a Lynch clip like a blue one, but I just love the wire clip. And then the TRM Atom in the Tidal Wave G Carta scales. I love this knife. I do. They are both fantastic. So what is going to be number 5? I think you guys are going to be shocked. We're going to pull this one away. So number 5, or the wild card, the Joker in my collection, is the Divo Stout. It's fantastic in the hand. I love the choil to choke up. I love the blade shape for what I usually am working with, which is breaking down a bunch of boxes, doing that kind of thing. This is a fantastic working knife. I've used it for breaking down boxes, cutting rope, all kinds of stuff, and it just shines through that process. So very, very cool. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up. There we go. So now we're going to take some close-ups of it and go from there. All right, so next up is number 4 in the collection. Holy moly, what a beautiful knife. So this is the Linus, or the Jack of the collection, number 4. Look at those cards, they're so cool. But this, how in the world is this number 4? This is the Giant Mouse, wow, GM2. This is a limited run. This is number, I think, let's look at it off camera, 27 of 300. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. I love this carbon fiber. We'll take a closer look at it here in a minute. But yeah, this is number 4, guys. I don't know how. Kevin had this and kind of got it smoothed in. The D10 is working great on the flip and really good on the flick as well. So excellent, excellent knife. Let's take some close-ups of this one. All right, back at the table, and you guys are like, what the heck? There are 4 knives. Well, this is the queen. So Lucy's the queen. She knows she can't ever make up her mind. And so the drama queen here is the Jack Wolf knives. I had to put 5 of them out. And you guys are like, what the heck? So it is so hard to rank these knives. I love all of them. You guys know the Midnight, the Barlow is absolutely one of my favorites. You know, but then when I start looking at all these with fat carbon, they really stand out to me. They are so gorgeous. I love the Vampire. You guys know the one that I looked forward to the most of all the Jack Wolfs was this beauty, the K9 Jack. Love how it fits in the hand. Love that awesome wow, spear point blade. Love the spear on this guy, the Vampire, and I absolutely love the Venom, guys. This Damascus, fat carbon, this beautiful blade. Yeah, I just don't know how to even choose, but we're gonna start with let's start just moving ones off here and let's see what happens. I've already selected, guys. There's one I didn't talk about, so you should have been able to figure this out. It just got here, but this is it. So this has everything for me. This is the low drag Jack. And you guys are like, what? Yeah. So you've got this wonderful bomb shape here. And you guys know I love anything aerodynamic, planes, that kind of stuff. So it really hits it. You've got this just aerodynamic shape, and then you've got that 80s camo carbon, and then this swedgy looking spear point sticking out here. And then when you open it up, you have this gorgeous hollow ground, ridiculous S90V blade. And yeah, this has to be it. And ergonomically, it's fantastic. Now, that's not saying the rest of those aren't, because they could all 5 be at the top of my collection. But I had to pick one, and that's it. The Jack Wolf Knives Low Drag Jack is number, 3. The queen of my collection. You like that, Ben? Ben, if Ben's watching, I don't know if he likes his knife being a queen, but it is. Fantastic. And Lucy would approve, and then she would pull the football out from under him, from the knife as it tried to kick. So there you go, guys. Let's do some close-ups. All right, it's time for the king, or my hero and yours. Charlie Brown is the king, and the king isn't number 1, the ace is, so just stand by. This is number 2. This is the Artisan, and I always say it wrong. I say Arion, but I don't know if that's right or wrong or indifferent, but in the blue fat carbon. Got this at Blade Show 2022. Big Red EDC made sure that I got this. He was like, you got to get this knife. And I did. This is a fantastic knife. Look how beautiful. But that's not just it. Now, I do wish it was more of a stonewash blade than this kind of gray finish here. But it is gorgeous. And then you've got this great titanium over here with the micro milling. If you can, yeah, it's hard to pick up. But it is just beautiful. Actually, no, I'm thinking a different knife. There is no micro milling on this one. Wow. But anyway, lots of snail trails because I carry it a lot. You got just kind of a gray blasted finish. Wow. My brain isn't working today. But I love this knife. You've got a full 4-finger grip. Nowhere to choke up, but you don't need it. You've got this thin, great spear point blade. Perfect for any task. It will do whatever you want it to do. Trust me, I have cut with this thing a lot. So that is number 2 in the collection. How beautiful. Let's do some close-ups and see if I can do any better. I'm having so much trouble with focus. All right, here we are to the ace of the collection, and you guys knew Snoopy had to be the ace. Of course, Snoopy is the ace. So, do you know what number 1 is in the collection? If you've been around the channel, you do. Just as much as you knew Snoopy was number 1, you knew the Brass Brigade Grant Gripper had to be numero uno in the collection. Guys, just look at that knife. This deep hollow grind is sick. This is not typically a design I flock to, but once I got this thing in the hand, felt that, and even when you choke up, felt just how this works, how this knife looks, how it works. To me, this is number 1 in my collection. It just has to be. It is a fantastic, as far as the action, it is great. It's just a great design. Cannot wait to see more of Jason's designs. Hey, let's do some close-ups and wrap this puppy up. Look at that. Number 1, the ace, the Grant Gripper. So there you go, guys. The top 5 in my collection done a wacky way. I hope you like this. Again, let's go through them. The Joker, or number 5, is the Divo Stout. Number 4 is the Giant Mouse GM3, or the Jack with Linus. The Queen with Lucy. Number 3 is the Low Drag Jack from Jack Wolf Knives. Number 2, or the King Charlie Brown, is the Artisan Arion. And last but not least, the Grant Gripper, the ace with Mr. Snoopy there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this goofiness. This is going to be fun to edit, so who knows when you'll actually see this. Yeah, this was just something different I thought I'd try. We'll see if you guys like it and go from there. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, check it out, KnivesFAST channel. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel.